The Wannabeez.
He's like, you want to know why they call me the Pelican?
I mean, maybe your knee is psychic.
With some cherries, guy, because I wanted to be a little bit fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's a fancy drink, but I love that guy.
We established earlier that people poop and Nick Gula shits.
I decided that it was a good idea to start taking cat tranquilizers.
Yeah, of course.
Low hike up that skirt. Take a try and go down on Knob Creek.
Just fucking live life like it's the last day on earth, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good crack in the
I heard
neck
that.
there.
Jesus
Did you?
Christ.
Hello, and welcome to an all-new episode of The Wannabeez.
Damn it, Nick. No.
Not my turn, you bastard.
No. You had the last episode.
Bad boy.
Okay, go.
Could you imagine if I would have just cracked my neck and then I just died right there? Like I went too far and snapped it.
As soon as we started recording, John died.
Yeah. Yeah, it was literally seconds after you hit record too, and I just dropped.
I hope it picked it up on the mic. Maybe we'll keep this in.
And we
definitely keeping it in.
And I tried to steal the fucking intro as you were sitting there lying dying.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Gula was so relaxed on the last episode. He's all business today. He's like, no nonsense. You had all the time in the world to crack your neck before. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes.
That being said, hello and welcome to this week's edition of The Wannabeez. I totally just ripped that from Tell 'em Steve Day, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm your host, John Van Hook. Joining me in the Beehive, Nick Gula.
Let's go!
As well as Justin Kyle.
Yo!
Guys, it's going to be a little bit into January, but we're doing it January 4th. So this is officially our first episode post New Year's. How are you guys feeling about the new year?
Holy fuck, dude. It's been
crazy. I'm feeling good. I think 2025 is going to be my year.
Yeah? How are you feeling it's my wife's morning is really what I want to know real quick.
What's that?
How are you feeling the next morning?
After the live stream?
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Extremely hungover, at work, selling crystals and vapes.
I bet.
Oh my god!
Come on, Justin. Gula went back to fucking potty again right after it. And I was fucked up. Fucked up.
Yeah.
What you people saw, that happened, and then me and Gula talked for 30 minutes, just us, and then he continued to be like, let's turn the music up, let's go. That's when the night began.
I think it was 5, 6 o'clock I seen, something like that.
What about you, Gula? How did you feel the next day?
Fine. The next day, we popped right up, and I was up at I think 8:30. I was up at 8:30, fucking raring to go once again. Guy was just ready to go. No hangover, no nothing. It seems like the shrooms blocked my my alcoholism.
I think they do. The shrooms have a magical effect.
Damn.
Alyssa said something earlier that rang true. She mentioned that the way you were partying, the at the rate you were partying, how long you can hold out, it's like you party in a way that I reminisce about partying back when I was in high school, back in my days. You're approaching 50 being a way harder partier than I am even in my late 20s.
Yeah. Could you imagine my 20s?
No, I'm afraid of that guy.
My teens and my 20s. If I'm doing this right now, what do you think was happening back then? While you were saying you back then with you, I'm partying now. What do you think was happening before?
But that guy had to be a maniac, an absolute madman, like Tasmanian devil, just
it
tearing
was,
through the room.
It was fun.
I'll tell one. Okay, I'll tell an old story, and it really doesn't matter because they can't do anything about me.
They
Right?
can't come after me no
They
more.
can't come after me no more.
Let's
Situation.
go.
I remember starting partying this one particular night, and we I'm like I'm already fucking in it right now. Like I think I bought a bottle of blackberry brandy. I was drinking that. And it's horrible. That's like the worst thing because it's
I hate black.
got a lot of sugar in it, right? It's got a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
I have secrets, guys. I've learned over the years of the party situations, and the best thing is to try to keep your sugar content down, right?
Yeah.
You can find an alcohol with zero sugar. You won't have the headache. You won't have the fucking feeling. You won't feel that thing. The reason Justin was so fucked up, gang, there's so much fucking sugar in that. That's
what I was saying to my wife. I was like, well, no wonder he felt sick. Man was chugging like sludge of a beer.
Yeah, it's so
honestly, I was just grabbing shit out of my fridge. I didn't go out and buy anything special. I was just like, and I don't drink ever. Like, what do we got left over? I got a couple Guinness.
He's got like cooking wine, cooking sherry.
Yeah, that was the second. That was this. So you just mentioned a second mistake you made. Don't beer and usually doesn't it doesn't affect guy.
It usually doesn't affect me, which is why that's usually what I do. Is I usually take like a shot of Jameson or like tequila while in between beers or something. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll party a little bit. You know, that's usually my go-to. But like, fuck.
So there was a couple of things that I well, my drink of choice right now. My drink of choice would you the mixing of hard liquor and beer. That never goes well with the situation. But just to let everybody know, if you weren't there, what I was having, my drink of choice is Tito's. So this is going to be a Wannabeez alcohol pick. It's Tito's, Sprite, and pineapple juice with some cherries, guy, because I wanted to be a little bit fancy.
The cherries make a huge difference. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't usually use the cherries. I just thought it would be a visual, like a fancy visual drink that I was drinking. And I was drinking my favorite beer, which is Moat Mountain Blueberry Mrs. V's. Whoa. I fucking love that drink. I love that fucking
fancy
drink. Yeah, it's a fancy drink, but I love it, guys. The reason I love Moat Mountain, a lot of people do, a lot of breweries do a blueberry beer, but they throw the blueberries in there, and it doesn't taste like it doesn't really taste like thing. I don't know. It's something with the fermenting situation that they do with Mrs. V's. I believe they do it with the berries all the way through the process, and that's what makes it like really tasty. It's not just like a beer that they threw like flavor in. It's actual, like it actually tastes like blueberry. And
it might just be a guy thing, but just the way it was frosting up that mug and the way it, like the color in it, and when you told me it was blueberry, though, it made my brain click with the color of it. It just looks so tasty in that mug. I mean, like I said, it might be just a guy thing where I just see a frosty mug and I'm like, oh, but
tasty stuff.
Looked like a great beer. All right, so go back to the story though. You're partying hard. What was that?
Partying hard. Okay, so I started the night off, like I said, blackberry brandy. Once we got to where we were going, we didn't know what was going on. So we ended up starting the night with blackberry brandy and maybe an eighth of shrooms. So I started with those two combinations. Naturally. So we ended up just going around, and then we ended up at a different house, a different party. They had what you would call Special K. We called it Special K, which was it's cat tranquilizers, ketamine.
Oh, okay.
And that's what Special K is. So I decided that it was a good idea to start taking cat tranquilizers.
Of course.
Top of mushrooms and the brandy. Doesn't stop there. So I started feeling a little bit down. So I decide that it would be a good idea to get me some kind of upper. So I decided that best upper in the world. Let's sniff some lines, man. Let's get some coke.
No, who needs Red Bull?
Fucking lines of coke. So we started doing lines of coke while I'm doing Special K, while I'm on shrooms, and then somebody came by that party and was like, "Hey, I got all these hits of acid. How about we do fucking acid?" So I started with, and then we started with a hit of acid. Now the hit of acid came around. It was probably like 3 a.m. Nobody wanted to do it, but me. I was like, I'll fucking do it.
Animal.
It's 3 a.m.
You're an animal.
Might as well start it fucking now. I ended up staying up the rest of the day, the rest of the night, rest of the situation. I was at home by myself, tripping on shrooms, on coke, on Special K.
He's like, you want to know why they call me the Pelican? And they're like, Nick, that's a toaster. You're screaming at the toaster.
Yeah, sometimes. So that was like the illest night I've ever had, guy. Really, I specifically remember I felt like I was gonna die. I was skirting the line at that moment in time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly surprised to hear that you made it out of that story, let alone your 20s.
Yeah.
Your whole 20s had to be like an ongoing car crash that you were just like constantly in collision, just moving back and forth. Just rolling in the car. Just I can't believe you made it out. No wonder, like, that's why you're Kryptonian. That's why you are the way you are now. That's why a couple of beers and some mushrooms and staying up past 12, that's nothing to you.
What
you're ready to fight God.
Kill you makes you stronger.
Oh my God. I'm not, I used to be somewhat into Joe Rogan. I'm not crazy into him now, but I tell you what, if you were on the Joe Rogan Experience, I would watch every millisecond of that podcast. I think it would be one of the most like match-made conversations this earth could ever see.
I would love to go with Joey. Do it with Joey.
Would you rep Wannabeez?
Well, of course, guy.
Is that the moment that you leave the Wannabeez? You're like, fuck Justin, John.
Absolutely not, guy. Absolutely not.
Now.
I know, absolutely not. That just doesn't work for me.
Us.
Nope, absolutely not, guy. Fuck that, guy. I'm doing my own. I'm my own fucking thing, guy. I'm not the Joe Rogan Experience, brother.
It's the Nick Gula Experience.
Exactly. It's nice to visit. Thank you for
there's the fucking episode title right there.
Yeah, man, you read my mind.
Oh God.
Do you guys have any? Are you guys New Year's resolution type people?
Honestly, one of mine was to start a journal, and that's because of you.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Really?
Going fucking full circle from last year.
Yep. I have not started it.
Well, it's
day 4. It's day
4. You
got day 4, and we don't and we still doesn't have a journal. Have you bought the journal?
Nope.
You have not bought in the journal. Okay.
No, well, Gula, this is it's a process. You got to pick the right one. Mm-hmm. This is the journal that's going to be with you all year long. Yeah, and maybe even further. That's the way I'm currently doing it, is year by year. So I'm sealing my last year's journal, and I've just gotten a brand new one that I've covered it with bee stickers. And so it's
you should make one like you made the grimoire or whatever the hell it was, the fucking Evil Dead.
Oh, that Necronomicon.
Yeah, Evil Dead situation.
Awesome.
And then you could do that. And you could bring that to fucking the next live Wannabeez New Year's special, guy, and you could fucking do a whole thing with that, guy.
I think
we're just creating content here, people. We're thinking of the future.
I think what I really want is something along that line. but I also want it as like a daily planner / journal, like an all-in-one. This is everything I did in the year. Everything.
Ooh.
Like all laid out in one book.
What were my mistakes?
Right.
What were my failures? What were my strengths? Just going back and saying, hey, I should have did that differently, and thinking about what I'm gonna do in the future when that situation comes ahead.
Yep.
I'm fucking loving it. Just like going with some savage compassion right now, guy. Just coming in with it.
That's exactly like that's what it says. I mean, obviously you probably already know that because you read the book, but that's exactly what it says in the book is to document your daily interactions and use those.
Go get savage compassion.
Yeah, we're due for a
J.A. Parker's book on Amazon. Go get it right now. God damn it.
Go follow him on Instagram. Go check out his art.
Yeah, J.A. Parker.
J.A. Parker. Yeah, at J.A. Parker.
Surely after the last 2 episodes, you should be appreciating that. Everything we just said. I'm gonna go back to you here real quick, Gula, but just to tie into yours, mine's kind of like a re-up of my last year's. So my last year's was to start a journal and stay consistent with it. And the true magic, Justin, I think you'll find with this journal is like not only did the consistency of writing and trying to keep myself on track of writing, that like structure keeps you, it's like your own little drill sergeant in your head of like, if I can keep this one thing going, then I can almost do anything, right? And then when you fall off a little bit, which is like a canon event, you're gonna fall off, then you come back and then you remind yourself that like falling off isn't failing, and it's quitting is failing, and as long as you came back and you tried to remain consistent. So when I went back and I reread that was the main thing I gathered from rereading all of it. It's just like I had really good entries, I had really bad entries, ugly entries, I had funny entries, but the whole of it was like what I gathered is like I kept coming back and I kept giving it what I wanted to give it, and then it gave back to me, and it gave me like subtle answers to weird questions that I've had. And Trevor, he was just telling me he read his journal based off of what I said, and he showed me, he sent me screenshots of like a couple of pages that he came across where it was just like, he said, if I had a mentor right now, this is basically what I would want them to tell me at this moment. And it's crazy that I wrote that and then I don't even remember really writing it as much as I do reading it now. So that's a really cool thing that I hope that you can find in that process. And so, like I said, that's kind of what I'm doing is like, I figured out that I had whole months out of that journal that I wasn't writing. I was like, I got to make sure this next year's doesn't have so many gaps. Cause I left like a sticky note in it, sticking way out in an embarrassing amount. It's a bright green sticky note. And I always tell people like, that's where I stopped. And then there's like, you can't see, but you can see in the video, it's like about a quarter inch, or not a quarter, it's like a half inch of paper that I didn't write in. And it's just like, the book's done. I'm going to finish the book and then show myself that I failed. So then with this next book, I'm going to try to fill up every page with it and so on and so forth. And I'm sure you'll have a similar journey throughout it. So I hope you have fun with it. I'm really
I gotta find
that you picked it up.
I gotta find the right journal. I'm on the hunt.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm gonna take the pup and we're gonna go to Petco and go get some stuff. And I think maybe I'll go to another store. Maybe like I don't know. I'll find something. I want to find something that's gonna work. Maybe like I want it to be like a journal, sketchbook, daily planner, something that's gonna be with me.
Ooh,
so it's gonna be big, but not fucking massive.
Like Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, that's what that exactly. And like I could like tape shit into it if I want to from certain days. Movie tickets.
I just have to say this. So imagine and imagine it just you find a book tomorrow that has all of that stuff and it has a B on it, guy. You're gonna go to that. You're gonna go towards it just because you fucked yourself in the beginning of this.
You're gonna flutter towards it.
The power of fucking suggestion yourself. kind of
Yeah.
shoehorned a shitload of the BFAC situation going on within this pod, and you're gonna be like my wife when we started this pod, and it was like, all right, we're gonna embrace the bee. That's gonna be our fucking mascot. And then she's just started fucking like buying things, throwing, like anytime she's seen a bee, it was like it was going to my fucking
That's awesome.
Going to whatever messenger or whatever the hell she found it on. It was going.
I know. I'm just so much more drawn to bee stuff now. It's crazy.
My witch's broom I bought it because it had a bee on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My whole Christmas this year was bees. I got a bee Minecraft bee Lego set. I got a like I told you, a whole pack of bee stickers. I got a bee bookmark because I got a whole bunch of books, and then like the bookmark is yellow and it's got like a bee gem on either side. It's honestly really dope. Cool stuff.
At work, we have a. It's like it's exactly like what you would see in Jurassic Park. It's a piece of amber that has a bug inside of it, and the bug is a little bee. It's a prehistoric bee inside of a fucking chunk of amber.
Like, is it for sale?
Yeah.
How much? Do you know?
I think it's like $850.
Oh my god. Oh my god! I was gonna say like $8.50, dude. What are you talking?
You would already had that with that motherfucker.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Yeah, 800.
Okay, so guys,
why have you not bought that?
we okay. We gotta put it out to the fans. Now I'm just kidding, guys.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta get a GoFundMe
to get this.
Fucking, that's what I was just gonna say. GoFundMe so we can get the fucking amber bee.
Yeah.
All right, Gula, do you have any sort of?
I want to read more.
Resolution guy.
I want to read more. I want to do a lot of reading this year. I want to soak up some knowledge this year.
Can we do
anything? I want to do a lot of reading. We have a book club, the BBBBBB.
Yeah.
And you know what? We just lost a member, so you are more than welcome.
Is there an opening?
There is an opening, and I would love to have you. Honestly, I feel like the way I've treated you in the past, I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, Justin.
There's a caveat, the books that I suggest that we read, they're probably going to be graphic novels. Something I want to turn you guys on to something cool, maybe something unique.
As long as you're willing to pick up on what we are offering as well.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
So
who's gonna? So my suggestion is, since Justin brought it up, Justin's going to be the first person to suggest a book.
Whoa.
Whatever that might be. It doesn't have to be now. Maybe we do it for next week. We'll do it on the pod, or we'll announce it on the pod. Then you guys out there in the beehive can maybe get the same book, and we can discuss it when we
we'll revisit it at a later date,
Yeah, well, once a month. I think we could do it.
We could do
a once a month situation.
Once a month, great.
I'll tell you right now. So right now I'm reading. I'm reading Dracula, the original Dracula novel. I kind of like picked it up around Halloween, and I put it down around like Christmas and like New Year's and shit, or Thanksgiving and shit. But yes, that's what I'm reading right now. But
when you say original by
Bram Stoker.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So original.
Yep.
Yeah, and I got a plan too to accomplish this more reading situation.
Yeah.
So instead of taking my phone to the bathroom, I think I'm going to take the book to the bathroom, guy, and read while I'm on the
earlier.
Guy.
Yeah. We established earlier that people poop and Nick Gula shits.
Everybody shits. And not only that, this is the number one rule out there in fucking ever. You shit yourself at work, you get to go home. It's fucking it goes without saying.
I got a story about a coworker shitting
home
herself.
If you shit yourself, guy.
I got a story about a coworker shitting herself, guy. It's fucking hilarious.
Real quick though, I think I just want to say before we put a note on that, I think it's great, the whole reading thing. I'm excited for it. I want to do more reading myself. I got a bunch of books for Christmas. And Alyssa and I have actually devoted to, we're going to start like on the weeknights going to bed kind of the same time our son does, instead of like, staying up and being in the living room more. We're going to try to just go up to the bedroom together and, do the old classic, lamp on each side, and both of us open our books and we read for a minute, and then we talk about what we read for, after we've read for about 15-20 minutes, and then we do the freak stuff and we go to bed.
Yeah.
The Alaskan freak off, she likes to call it.
Fuck yeah. The what?
The Alaskan freak out. Well, I have a great story for that. We'll get to that later, but
no, what's that? The Alaskan
No. We're gonna get to it later. Alaskan freak off. Yeah, we're gonna get to it later. I promise. Go to the shit stories though. We'll get to it later.
Oh yeah, so my coworker shit herself the other day. It was fucking hilarious, guy.
Did she go home?
Well, okay. So what happened was it was the January 1st. Actually, it was New Year's.
Ooh.
And yeah, she just like went home. She came back. She was gone for like, I don't know, half hour or so. She just like went home, came back, and she's like, "Yeah, I just pooped myself." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I just pooped myself." Yeah, no, she fucking. Yeah.
You're a grown ass woman.
You're a grown ass woman. Shit.
You're a grown ass woman. You're shitting yourself, guy. I could see the pee thing, guy.
No shit. Straight up, she said it like ran down her leg, guy. She had to go home, but she came back.
You shit yourself at work. You get to go home. That's all there is to it. She
came back.
Ooh, trooper. She's a trooper.
I think she gets employee of the month.
Yeah, definitely. That's automatic. Yeah.
I think employee of the month.
Dedicated,
promotion.
Not like John.
Yeah, she shows dedication.
Gula, you make it sound like when you say it like that, like you make it sound like she like dropped a log in her pants. I'm sure she like probably was trusting a fart a little too much, and then it ran like Justin said, it ran down her leg.
Yeah, just
like as a stream.
Is she over 40?
No, she's younger than me.
Oh, okay. I'll give her that. You never trust a fart after 40.
Yeah, no, she's younger than me.
Yeah, so okay, I'll give her that. She's young. She hasn't experienced the.
She's vegan too. She eats a lot of tofu and shit too.
She's gonna shit herself, guy. That would make me shit all the way down my leg, guy. I wouldn't be coming back to work, guy, because my whole fucking pants leg would be full of shit, and my socks probably. My socks would be full. My socks and shoes would be full of shit, guy.
No, she came back and she finished her day, but man. It just made me think of like that's dedication. I don't know, but we picked on her relentlessly for it too.
Nice.
Yep.
You have to. I mean that's.
You have to.
I mean that's a good fucking story for the pod. So you gotta give her a little bit of hell.
Yeah. No. Okay. So pull the curtain back a little bit. That was a rumor that I had started about my coworker. I started a whole rumor. I was fucking around. That was about my friend Amelia.
I was waiting to see if you were gonna let that ride or if you were actually.
I kind of wanted to.
Everybody's just gonna think she shit herself now. That's gospel.
Yeah.
she trusted a fart.
It's revenge because one day at work. She said, all right, Nick, who says this to somebody?
Go ahead.
She says, "Why are you smiling like that? I don't like it when you're happy."
Oh, boy.
What the fuck kind of comment bullshit is that?
She's in the depression, guy. She wants to take somebody with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, guys?
I've been friends with her for
you gotta pull her down,
years.
guy. You gotta pull her fucking down. You gotta.
I used to trim with her back at that fucking weird shack that I told you guys about with a rat.
Is she the one that went across the street, guy?
Yeah.
She's the one who went across the street to the fucking the old man's house. They had the fucking short fucking thing. Oh man, yeah. I'm kind of seeing where this is going. This situation's going. Okay.
All right. No. So she's She's cool. So she was
got her
fucking-
hoo-ha hanging out at fucking in bathrooms with old men fucking thing, and now you're starting rumors about her shit, and that's this I see where this is going.
Oh yeah, the mirror girl. Okay, yeah.
The mirror girl in the beginning, guy.
What
In the
mirror
beginning.
girl? What are you talking about?
I
Remember
think that was
it was
something that Nick made up, but there was like a thing where like
Oh right. Well, yeah, right. When
across
she
from
went
the
across the
bathroom.
street, right?
I think
Went to
is
the
that something
bathroom.
he
The old
made
man
up,
had
or was that
the
real?
father.
No,
Yeah, the father
I don't
had
know
a
about
mirror.
the mirror, but the it was definitely like
I think
the
Gula
curtain.
said something about like he had a mirror like angled at the
Fuck it.
right spot where he could sit.
I guess he
there
does
and
now. Fuck it. I believe him. I believe you. Fuck it. Let's go. With
Creepy
it.
old, well, listen, creepy old fucking men do creepy ass shit, especially when they're in a fucking trailer across the street from their son's fucking weed farm, guy. I'm just saying, guy. Shit like
Everybody
that,
knows that.
right? The shit like that, guy. When you're in those types of situations, you're gonna get some creepy ass fucking shit happen, guy. And one of those things, I'm just saying, instead of like installing a crap or trying to figure out,
On fire.
something's on fire. I'm in
Fire.
fucking I'm on Cheech and Chong's fucking island, guy.
Up in smoke.
My wife, yeah, my wife.
Did you guys really
we
set
kept
off the smoke detector because you guys are hotboxing that room so much?
We're hotboxing in the room so much.
Jesus
that
Christ.
now we have a situation going on.
All right, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you till you figure it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Let's take a pause right here anyway, because I gotta piss like a racehorse.
Did you like that, guy? Ladies and gentlemen,
so
I'm setting my fucking house on fire. Nah, too much fucking weed smoke, bro, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you close the door to do a pod, and you hotbox your room. That's what happens. Shit happens, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I was kind of wondering if like maybe there was like a smudge on your webcam or something, but nope, it really is just that
It's just that smoky
in there.
Oh,
there he
here he goes again.
Take it off the fucking ceiling. What are you doing? He's like a teenager, you know. He's like a grown teenager. He's doing crazy shit. He's setting off the
I love
smoke
it.
alarm.
It's the vibe that I want to go for.
And no shit though. Like I've been thinking really hard on it. I pray when I get to Gula's age, I'm even remotely like him. Like the joy he has, the fun he has, the interests that he has. I just want to remain that fun. I'm so afraid of turning into like a California raisin.
Just fucking live life like it's the last day on earth, kid.
Are you all good over there, Gula?
I don't know. We're gonna burn down the house, guy.
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, I made up that whole fucking story about her, and I told the other coworkers about it, and spread rumors throughout the whole store. I told her later on that day about, and I told her, I'm like, yeah, I told everybody that you shit yourself. She's like, what the fuck?
Did she go with it?
No, she was denying it, but I don't know if people believed her. She's just like, she's embarrassed, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that anyone would admit to, you know?
Wow. Friends like you, we don't need fucking enemies at this point.
Me and my other coworker, Quinn, we fucking devised the whole plan against her, and it was fucking flawless. It was amazing.
Sounds like you need to go to HR is what you need to do.
You know, it is what it is. Unfortunately,
I think HR is in your future. Just saying.
You think I should be HR?
No, you're going to HR. They're explaining yourself.
I think I should be in charge of HR. If anybody knows how to harass,
you don't want to be HR. They're useless, guy. Human resources is useless, guy.
Fuck that. I do. You know what? I think I could be like a fucking I could be like a doctor. I could be like a fucking doctor. I think.
You're gonna cut people open. You can cut people open.
Yeah, I think I could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you need?
Medical degree.
What do you need?
For one, you need a medical
Are
degree.
you going to be like a
16
licensed
years
doctor?
and like 16
Well, I mean, like,
years and
what do you got with you? What do you got? Like, you need like a dentist? What do you got? What do you got in your teeth? Let me see your mouth.
I'm not hiring.
For real though, like if I could look at you and tell you what's wrong.
Oh, so you're saying no schooling? You're already
Right.
just a doctor.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Teeth.
So,
it could be like
Dr. Kyle.
Yeah.
Dr. Kyle, my knee has really been bugging me, and this is a true story. And it has just started within the last few days, and we have a huge ice storm, snowstorm on the way. Is there any connection to that, or am I just making is that an old wives' tale, or does my knee have some sort of clairvoyance?
I mean, I don't think. I mean, maybe your knee is psychic.
When the barometric pressure goes up and down where storms are coming in, I definitely feel my bones and my joints fucking hurt. So I definitely think there's some truth to that.
Gula?
Yes, my ankle in 3 places. Went to the hospital. They told me it wasn't. It was a sprain. Went back there 3 days later. It was broken in 3 places, and it started to thing. So they had to kind of like break it again and reset it. So, and it
my diagnosis though for that
fucking clicks all the time.
My
does it get bad
click
around the winter?
It's got yeah. It's got a clicker.
I have I have clickers too. I got my wrists click, my hands click, my knees click. I got creaky knees.
Ooh. That's a lot of clickers you got.
Yeah, I got a lot of clicks.
Is it all year round, or does it get worse?
It's just is what it is. That's my diagnosis, and I feel like
it's just.
I feel like you just have to stop being a.
You're just gonna be a man. Just be a man.
That's a perfect quote, like Dr. Kyle. It is what it is.
Grab yourself by your balls and just grow up. Okay, move on with your life. Everything is gonna hurt forever. Okay, life hurts. Love hurts. You know that song about life?
Yeah.
Stop being so your diagnosis is stop being a fucking bitch,
right,
and be a man. Holy shit, good.
Just be cool.
That's good. That is really that's really sound advice, guy.
Give me something like, what do you need, Nick? What do you need? Nick?
Okay, hold on. I was gonna,
do you have any medical problems going on right now?
Yeah, I've got this rash on my balls. You want to look at it, guy, and tell me what it is, guy?
I think honestly, guy, just it is what it is. Sometimes
you get rashes on your balls.
Right. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes you get fucking you get swamp ass.
Right.
It leaks down into your balls, guy, and you get this little
really hot water, guy, and just a lot of soap and water. Rinse and repeat.
Wash your balls. So wash your balls.
Wash your balls.
I've been doing it all wrong this whole time, guy.
Yeah.
This whole time I've been doing it all wrong.
But make sure you wash your balls and your ass separate.
How many times a day?
How many times a day, guy?
Yeah, 3 times a day.
I mean,
take 3 showers and wash your balls 3 times a day.
We don't have to take 3 showers, but I mean, I think you should at least wipe your ass. Get a bidet. Get a bidet, guy. That you could get. You could get it all in one every time you go to the bathroom. Guy.
Oh yeah, that would be good. I actually put in a long time ago. We put in this toilet, guy. It was a Japanese toilet, guy. Wash and blue dried your ass, guy.
What?
Swear to God, this must have been
Did you try it out?
Let's say it's not. No, it was a house that we were doing. It's like one of these mansions. It was a stucco mansion.
Like,
it was
all right, everybody get out. I gotta shit in this real quick.
It's a pink stucco house. Bright pink fucking stucco house. We were like, oh, and the guy we had this joke with this guy. We were telling him that they were telling him the owner was colorblind. That's why it was pink. They didn't. The wife didn't tell him he was colorblind. So so the guy went up to him. He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that you're colorblind or whatever." He had some conversation. It told him that the wife it was pink, and the guy was just rolling. I'm not fucking colorblind, guy. I know my house is pink. It was so fucking funny. But besides that situation in the house, it was this Japanese toilet. It cost like fucking 20, 30 grand or something like that. It was fucking insane. And it literally, like, it heated it. It had a heater in it, guy. It warmed the water, and it fucking shot a fucking thing of fucking pure bliss, and fucking had all these speeds on it, guy. Fucking had the oscillating fucking thing, made it feel good.
That's what you need.
Houston, I have a problem. Keep talking, guys. Keep talking. Okay. I'll be back.
The house is burning down.
Yeah, what if it actually is burning down this time?
Right. Exactly. Fuck it, eh?
Let's just go ahead and take another pause, I guess.
Fuck it. And we're back. Sorry, we just took a quick 3-hour break. So we're all refreshed. Nick's house burned down to the ground. Nick, tell us what you're thinking right now, what you're going through, what's going on.
What's going on? I'm having technical difficulties tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, yeah, so your house is okay? Your house did not burn.
My house is on fire.
Yeah,
and it's dying.
He's like that little dog in that meme where he's just sitting at the table. He's like, this is fine.
You fine? I'm fine. You fine? I'm fine. You fine? I'm fine.
So I wanted there was
shit with a toilet with a shit. I had a sprayer and it kept fucking going like this, guy, and it would beat it off with a stick, guy. So
I oh man,
we've completely lost track.
It was warm too. It would make it warm, and then it would blow dry it. Right, it would fucking shoot a warm stream of air right to your tweaker to blow dry all the water off, guy.
Right on the Crown Vic.
Dude, it would blow you. The toilet would blow you
right in the Caesar salad.
It taught you salad, yeah, definitely. It actually had that on the screen, but I couldn't read it. It was in Japanese. Yeah, we had to bring power to it and everything, guy, with the weirdest shit. How the fuck you gonna bring like electrical power to something that has water in it, guy?
I've had to take a shit for hours, but my electrician's late.
Yeah, your power goes out, so there's just one more problem. Your shitter doesn't work because you got no power to it, guy.
As a kid, I always used to think like during like major storms when the power would go out, I used to think like, does the water work too? Like in that instance, like they really are fucked.
Well, if you have a well, then and you use a pump to pump it into a tank, yeah, pretty much fucked at that point.
You gotta start shitting in buckets.
Yeah, well, you get water. Just get a bucket of water, just pour it in. That's all you have to do with
I guess you could do that too.
Get water and pour it in.
I went straight to the Stone Ages. I'm heaving piles of shit out the window.
So, boys, I encountered a Yellow Jacket customer. He's a regular at the job at the place that I work at.
Yeah.
He's
got countless fucking katanas, knives.
He passed a note the other day.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Dude.
Oh no.
It was a folded up note and it was a poem that he wrote.
To whom?
I don't know. One of the girls that worked there. He just gave it to her because she was I guess she had expressed interest in reading some of his work, and this is the poem that he gave to her. He just like folded up and gave it to her. So this is some.
How old? Paint the picture. How old is this dude?
This dude.
How young is this chick?
This chick is 22-ish.
Okay.
20,
yeah. All right.
You know, this guy.
Like, I smell an age
mid
gap.
40s, early 50s.
There's an age gap there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he's kind of schizophrenic a little bit.
Even better. Even better.
He's a little, he's a little odd.
Now, anyway, the age difference doesn't matter. We don't discriminate, guy.
No, we don't discriminate.
You love who you want to love, but now it just seems like have they? So she's she said,
But
I want to read some of your work.
Kind of matters.
This is
okay. So here, let me paint the picture.
yeah.
It's a head shop girl who doesn't really have a choice on whether or not she interacts with the guy. Do you know what I mean? It's like he comes in the store and bugs, and you know what I mean. It's just like one of those situations.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like it's kind of weird. Otherwise, like if it's totally consensual, it's like it's
every
it's,
business that
whatever.
has a female has this.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I wanted to read the poem that he wrote. I'm not gonna reveal his name or anything like that, but this poem is so fucking bizarre that it has to be read. And it's straight up a Yellow Jacket fucking
Yellow Jacket shit guy. I'm already picturing this in my mind already.
It's a little long, so bear with me. The haziness of the news is non-existent. It is clear that he has been cleaned. So, with this said, the achievement of victory is in fresh ink. Not so finished work of art on my body and temple as the tapestry of my life being painted. Go on or to win. It starts with a high five. Might he say what balling is for? For show, not a player, but officially a 41 a baller. So after seeing a specialist for his ailments, this being a urologist, if he got balls, what does she have? Ass. If he tap at it, she down for those low fives. She about to slap her with.
This is actually what he fucking wrote. He actually wrote this and sent this to a person. Like that was like this seems like a movie. Like it's like a comedic movie. Like it's Andy Dick going to like some fucking.
I swear to God. I'm like reading it off of a fucking. I'm reading it off of a picture.
Yeah, this
the really weird part is like it starts out sounding like a
not bad.
quatrain from from like Nostradamus, and then it slowly starts to turn into something like.
Well, okay, well wait,
like,
we're only halfway through, so just it gets worse.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna back it up just a little bit.
yeah, please.
Let's back it up.
It's his attempt to be like cool, like he thinks this is he's a
baller.
The kids are saying this is what the kids are saying these days, guy. He's a baller. All right, let's go.
So after seeing the specialist for his ailments, this being the urologist, what the fuck? He's talking about being at the urologist, and then immediately it goes into if he got balls, what does she have? Ass. Like, what the fuck?
Obviously.
Yeah.
If he takes a tap at it, she down for those low fives. He about to slap her with. This is what his plays. Look at his playbook, which is what playing the game is for. Other than her, beautiful moves. Nature moves roll one's body, soul, mind as we are aging. Hang on, let me go to the next page.
It might work. It's sounding good. It's sounding real good, guy. It's getting deep at this point, guy.
A basic mixology certificates. Hats off and tips his bartender. This is where it gets weird.
Oh, really?
We're in a whole nother fucking scenario now. He's like got this whole other.
Hats off, tips the bartender. Tonight he is being the lonely drinker of alcohols. Pretty girls on the mind and within sight. Might he be a flair-wear bartender because it is not just about the flair, it's also about what you wear. Swing down, low hike up that skirt. Take a try and go down on Knob Creek. If you're still think it's whiskey, then why are supple perky breasts popping out of blouse, nipples pointy and pink? Load unwinds, let this moment glow in renting only a studio apartment in a college town. That's the end.
Does this rag smell like chloroform to you right now?
Swing down, low hike up that skirt. Take a try and go down on Knob Creek. Jesus Christ.
Knob Creek. Okay, that line goes hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Take a try and go down on Knob Creek.
If you still think it's whiskey, then why are supple, perky breasts popping out of blouse, nipples pointy and pink, load unwinds, let this moment glow, in renting a studio apartment in a college town?
Well, he's laying out the plan. Your perky breasts are there, and you're going down on Knob Street. I'm gonna buy you an
I'm gonna buy you a
apartment,
drink.
buy you a drink, and with some
he's
whiskey.
renting. His load unwinds because he's jerking off thinking about this, and he's glowing about the fact that he rents a studio apartment in a college town.
And I'm assuming this college town would be Farmington.
Right. It's the town that we live in.
This is some yellow. Well, we don't know that yet. She could be down for this guy. I don't know. I don't know the whole scenario. I don't know. I don't understand that guy.
Doesn't seem like
I don't know if she's called the cops yet. She should. I think she should put something on the radar with this guy at this point. Mm-hmm. But you never know. You never know, guys. Sometimes, those crazy ass situations.
This same guy one day he just comes in randomly, guy. He comes in randomly, goes on a spiel, and leaves. One day he came in and he goes, "Hey, so and so. Yeah, he's drinking right now, and I'm smoking. And next time you see him, you tell him that my theory about Garfield is fucking true, man." And then he leaves.
Yeah. I want to
know that guy's theory so bad right now.
Me too,
okay. This is my theory on this situation, guy. Run. Fucking run. You are gonna get tied up in the back of a white fucking panel van, and it's gonna put lotion on the skin. So
today he told me that he was
now.
Today he told me he was being chased by a guy with a flame head and a leather jacket, and he needed protection. And I'm like, wait, Ghost Rider's like chasing you? He's like, yeah, kinda. And then he like ran in a hurry.
It sounds like a local crackhead.
Yeah, he
sounds like no. This is way beyond fucking local crackhead. This sounds like CSI type shit, guy, that you find out at some point fucking like he's been shaving cats in the backyard, bro. That's fucking this don't sound like this don't sound like this. This sounds like his mother's gonna be on the fucking evening news. He was such a good boy, guy. He was such a good boy.
He was such a big boy. He used to cut the grass.
Boy. He's a sweet boy, guy.
God, dude.
Nah. This definitely sounds that sketchy as fuck, right?
Yeah. Fucking wild.
He's a baller though, so you never
He's
know.
a baller, guy. He's a baller.
He's a baller. He's doing what he knows, guy.
Yeah.
He's doing what he knows, and this is his truth. And
Yeah, who am I to judge?
Who are we to judge? I'm just saying. I don't know the context of this situation. Like you say he's like a regular customer, but like is he ever have they talked like these two people? Like,
yeah, I mean they talk as far as like you come into a store, you build up a rapport with the clerk a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But he gravitated towards her, or
yeah,
that sounds Fatal Attraction type shit, guy. That's some fucking Yellow Jacket shit right there.
It is, dude. It is.
That is definitely some Yellow Jacket fucking shit.
Speaking of which, we had a whole. Oh my god! On New Year's, this actually happened. This is crazy. On New Year's Day, my manager had to kick out like a pedophile from the store.
Oh Jesus!
Had to he got into
whoa. Wait a minute, Justin. Time out.
What?
You started when we start, I'm gonna peel back the curtain. When we started this thing, Justin tonight goes, hey, I got nothing tonight. I got nothing. And now he's coming out with stories about pedophiles and fucking yellow jackets, and he's pretty much taking over the last half hour of the show.
Women shitting their pants.
Yeah.
It's Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
All right,
I just wanted to point that out. Justin had nothing tonight. Now he's got a fucking pedophile story.
So we had this guy come in. He was in the store, and there was these two teenagers walking around, and one of them had a skirt on. You know, she was like literally like 14. You know what I mean? She was a child, and like her and her friend are just walking around, looking at the crystals and the tumblestones and shit. And this fucking old ass, fucking gross dude, he was just walking around, following them, kind of watching them. And like as they walk out, he waits for them to pay for their shit. Like he watches them leave. He kind of like leans back and kind of like checks them out. You know what I mean? He kind of like, is like grunting to himself, like, I wonder where they're going. And my manager goes, bro, they're fucking teenagers. And he goes, you don't know that. You never know. And he goes, no, I do fucking know that. They shop here all the fucking time, and you're a disgusting piece of shit. Get the fuck out of the fucking store.
Nice.
And then they start fucking screaming at each other. And my manager my manager's out in the street just screaming, fucking pedophile, saying weird shit about fucking teenagers, you fucking freak. Just like screaming at him in front of everybody in town. Just fucking just like a whole scene. It was hilarious.
I'm glad. That's exactly what he deserves.
So if he's doing that is awesome. That's the right thing to do, people. That's what you fucking do. You call it out right the fuck.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old.
Exactly, guy.
Yeah.
But awesome. This is a small town now. Now this person lives in this town. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this dude's a pedophile guy.
Oh, and after that, the manager posted a picture of his license plate on his Facebook and posted about the whole story. Yeah, and it was shared around all over town.
100%. That's what you do, guy. You got to call the fuck out, guy. Get this motherfucker. He should be called out for that shit. But what I'm saying is,
all kinds of weird fucking grunting and comments.
This isn't the first time he's done this, guy. So that's all I'm saying. It's not the first time the people know this. I live in a city. So there's fucking pedophiles and shitbags and yellow jackets all around, guy. You know, it's just the density of that situation, right? You put a lot of people in a fucking area, you know, at least 20 of them are going to be fucking shitheads, guy.
Right.
But you're in a small town, so you have an anomaly going on over there of just shitbags and pedophiles. I don't know, man. What are they fucking shipping them in, or are they homegrown? What's going on here,
I think most of them are homegrown.
There's nothing to do. There's nothing to do in Farmington, Maine, so it's just driving people to be like
local to Farmington, Maine. I think it's just about everywhere. We have.
It's gross.
So I've talked a little bit. I'm not going to take long, but I talked a little bit about how I've done some work with like a rental place that rents out to low income people, furniture and stuff like that. I have to say a huge overwhelming majority of our clientele is like people straight out the halfway house, and they're reformed quote unquote pedophiles. Right. That we have no choice but to service. So it's less like I already know what this guy's face looks like before because I've looked at the registry. You know, we don't have that big of a town, so I've looked across the registry. I've looked at all these faces, and then he comes in, and I'm just like, "Oh, hello, Mr. Blah blah blah."
Hey, I know you.
So, yeah, exactly. So it's just like,
I think the guy that wrote this fucking
local thing.
The guy who wrote this fucking poem definitely is on a list somewhere. 1,000.
Yes, I agree.
Or it could be a front. You could have a Hannibal Lecter situation going on. A fledgling fucking just getting his butterfly wings right now. You could be the guy that stops this whole situation, guy. Could be the hero. You could be my hero, baby.
I'm
mild
fucking Captain
sidebar.
America. Just about to say that.
Did you guys hear that there's this TV show called The Yellow Jackets?
What the
No.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
shit.
guys, we can't we can't be having this. We gotta do something about this.
What the fuck, man?
We own bees
Not
and
only
yellow
do they steal our
jackets.
shit, but we can't let these yellow jackets just think they're gonna operate on the airwaves unattended like that.
So it's a
Justin, do you
TV
have
show?
a beef fact? Yeah, it's a TV show.
Fuck them.
What is that about?
I don't know. It's a popular TV show. I've just heard people. I don't know. It's just a stupid joke I had. I've just heard people being like, "Oh, you catch the new Yellow Jackets this week," and I'm just like, "What? There's a TV show called Yellow Jackets? What the fuck?"
Fucking dog.
Let's go. Beef fact. Let's close it out.
So I got a beef fact before we go. Kind of tying back into where I've been working since I've been sewing. I've been all into the crystals and shit on the daily life. So there's one crystal called the Bumblebee Jasper. And every time I look at it, I think about the Wannabeez. Every fucking time. It's like a bright yellow, kind of orangey black. Fucking. It looks like a little bumblebee, like the little tumbled stones. They're pretty sweet. But let's see. It's not actually a jasper. This is the problem. Every time I talk about crystals, every time I talk about crystals, I want to blow my brains out.
It's not actually a jasper, but it's
not actually.
It's
a mixture of volcanic ash, sulfur, and other minerals that are compressed and heated over time. So it gives all kinds of weird. Look it up, people. It's pretty cool. Bumblebee jasper.
You know where they come from?
No.
Volcanoes, obviously.
Yeah, but like what kind of regions these things are found?
Indonesia.
Oh, okay, cool.
Originated in Indonesia at the first discovered in the 1990s in the island of Java. So, yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind of cool. It is honestly, it's like a really nice like yellow and black and kind of gray stone. That
you gotta send us a picture so we can put it on the Insta. Show everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck yeah. But that's my beef fact.
That's why I want to see it.
Nice.
That's the beef fact, the Bumblebee Jasper.
Yep.
Makes you think of bees. I love it. That's good. That's a great beef fact.
Wannabees. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a beef fact. That's a bumblebee fact. I feel like, whatever.
It's bee related.
Listen, you don't have to justify it. It's okay. Be cool.
All right. Just shut the fuck up.
All right.
Buzz, motherfucker.